Hello, welcome to another macro video. We've got problems that Microsoft has created by a Word update that causes Word to crash when you try and run some of my powerful macros. I've done some videos as I've found out a bit about what's been going on, and this is a new one where I think I found something that might help. So just a summary, where we were before. The macros that are affected mainly that I know of are these five, and so the rule therefore first of all obviously is to save all your files before trying to run one of these macros on a large file. So what causes this crash to be more likely? Obviously bigger documents and more complex documents. So can we make it less likely to crash? Well, the answer is yes. The most obvious thing to do is to create a text-only version of your document, but it's also, I've discovered, if you sort the document alphabetically, it's less likely to crash. Why? Well, basically I have absolutely no idea, but I fiddled around in all sorts of ways, trying all sorts of different things with a standard file that I've got that crashes, and it doesn't crash if I do that. So I've got this file which is okay. That's a 13,000 word file. If I run propanalyze with that, then it will go through, and if you look at the bottom here, it shows you what's going on. It gets as far as preparing copied files 2, which is fine. When it gets to copied file 4, can you see the cursor is still jiggling about? That means it's still running. That's the critical point where it goes wrong with some files. So let's stop that. There we go, get rid of that. So with that file it works and there's no problem. But if I get a bit larger file, this one, then this does crash. And obviously, I'm not going to crash it, but what I'm saying is that if you copy it and save it as a new text-only document, so create a new document, and I want to paste this in, paste options, number 4 there is keep text only, so click that. So what I end up with here is a document of the same size, 16.8K, that's the same as the original, but that's just pure text. But what I'll also do is select it all, go to the home page and get this one here, the sort icon, click that and say sort the paragraphs please. So I sort that into alphabetical order, and then I can try and run propanalyze, and it gets as far as, it gets 2, that's okay, it gets to 4, that's okay, and the icon, the cursor icon is flickering, so you know that's fine, that's going to work, it'll get through to the end and you can see it's happening there. So stop that. And that's it. Well, I mean, that's all there is. That's all I have to tell you today, because the answer to, well, not answer to all the problems, it will be okay with some files, but not all files will this idea solve the problem. But basically you've got more likely for it to work okay if you use a text-only version of your document, and if you sort it alphabetically before you run the macro. Okay, I hope that helps. Bye for now.